One common mistake many older adults unknowingly make each day is choosing the wrong kind of milk. It may seem like a small detail, but the milk you add to your coffee, cereal, or smoothie can have a significant impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your bones and blood pressure to your heart and memory. Recent research has shown that some popular milk choices can actually trigger inflammation, elevate bad cholesterol levels, and worsen typical age-related health concerns, especially for those over the age of 65. In today's video from Seniors Wise Advice, we'll uncover 3 types of milk that older adults should consider avoiding, even if they've been staples in your diet for decades. These could be the very same milks you grew up drinking or still enjoy out of routine, but as your body becomes more sensitive with age, it's essential to understand how these choices might be working against you. We'll also introduce 3 healthier milk alternatives that are backed by experts. These options are more in tune with the needs of aging bodies, supporting cardiovascular health, aiding digestion, and even contributing to slower cellular aging. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Drop your city in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Seniors Wise Advice for more practical wellness tips designed specifically for older adults. You won't want to miss what's coming next. First up, whole milk. Let's begin with the milk most of us know best, whole milk. It's familiar and comforting, often tied to memories of family breakfasts or a warm glass before bed. But what once nourished us in youth may now be working against us. Whole milk is high in saturated fat, the very thing that gives it that rich, creamy taste. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing saturated fat. Metabolism slows down, arteries can stiffen, and the heart must work harder to function efficiently. Adding whole milk to your daily routine can further strain this delicate system. Just 1 8-ounce glass of whole milk contains over 4.5 grams of saturated fat. While that might not sound excessive, it adds up. Over time, this can raise LDL cholesterol, the type that clogs arteries, leading to higher blood pressure, added stress on the heart, and even a greater risk of stroke. Harvard research reveals a troubling insight. Older adults who regularly consume whole milk face an 18% higher risk of cardiovascular problems. That's not a minor statistic. It's a serious warning sign. But heart health isn't the only concern when it comes to whole milk. This traditional favorite is also calorie-dense, which can pose a challenge as we age. With slower metabolism and, for many, reduced physical activity, those extra calories are more likely to turn into unwanted weight gain. And it's not just about how our clothes fit. Additional weight increases pressure on the joints, particularly the knees, hips, and spine. It can also complicate blood sugar control, making conditions like diabetes more difficult to manage. Then there's digestion. As people age, many become lactose intolerant without realizing it. If you often feel bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortable after breakfast, it may not be the food. It might be the milk in your cup. That heavy, tired feeling. It could be your body trying to tell you something. Whole milk may seem wholesome and familiar, but it's a habit that can wear down the body quietly and gradually. And the most concerning part? The effects often go unnoticed until they show up in a lab test, or worse, after a serious health event. Second on the list, rice milk. Rice milk sounds like a safe, even smart choice. It's plant-based, light, and marketed as easy to digest. For older adults dealing with lactose intolerance or sensitivity, it often feels like a natural switch from dairy. But beneath the surface, rice milk carries a set of risks that are especially important for seniors to understand. Let's start with nutrition. Rice milk is primarily made from water and white rice. That means it's extremely low in nutrients, virtually no protein, minimal healthy fats, and almost no fiber. For younger adults, that might not be a big issue. But after 60, your body's nutritional needs change. Protein becomes essential for maintaining muscle strength, supporting balance and reducing the risk of falls. If your milk isn't contributing to those needs, you're missing an easy, everyday way to stay stronger and more stable. But there's a deeper concern that many people never hear about: inorganic arsenic. Rice naturally absorbs this toxic substance from the soil, and it can remain in the final product, even in small amounts. While current regulations allow trace levels in food, those trace amounts still matter, especially as we get older. The liver and kidneys become less efficient with age, making it harder for the body to filter out toxins like arsenic. Over time, even low-level exposure has been linked to liver strain, kidney damage, and an increased risk of certain cancers. That seemingly harmless splash of rice milk in your tea or over your cereal. It can quietly add up, creating health risks that are easy to overlook until they become serious. There's also another hidden problem with rice milk: its effect on blood sugar. Rice milk has a high glycemic index, meaning it causes your blood sugar to spike rapidly. For older adults, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes, this can lead to noticeable swings in energy, mood, and mental sharpness. And to make matters worse, many brands of rice milk include added sugars, further amplifying these effects. Third on the list: sweetened condensed milk. Let's move on to a pantry staple many of us still use without much thought: sweetened condensed milk. Maybe it's a spoonful in your morning coffee, a drizzle over a favorite dessert, or a key ingredient in a beloved family recipe. Its thick, creamy texture and rich sweetness often bring back warm memories. But behind that nostalgic comfort lies a major health risk, especially for those over 65. Just 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk contains roughly 10 grams of added sugar, and most people use more than a single spoonful without even realizing it. This concentrated sugar load causes your blood sugar to surge, forcing your pancreas to work overtime. For those already managing diabetes or prediabetes, this daily indulgence can quietly make your condition harder to control. But the risks go beyond just blood sugar. Excess sugar intake is a major driver of chronic inflammation, which can wear down your body from the inside out. It places strain on your cardiovascular system, contributes to joint pain, and even affects your brain. In fact, some researchers now refer to Alzheimer's as type 3 diabetes, due to the strong link between glucose imbalances and cognitive decline. So, if you've noticed more frequent forgetfulness or mental fog, it might not just be aging. It could be the result of high sugar intake. And let's not forget how this sugary milk affects your digestion. Sweetened condensed milk is so thick and syrupy that it can slow down your digestive process, leading to bloating, irregularity, and a general sense of heaviness after meals. You might brush it off as an upset stomach, but this treat could be the real culprit. Over time, this seemingly small indulgence can contribute to serious health issues: elevated triglycerides, hardened arteries, and declining mental clarity. For something that offers almost no nutritional value, that's a steep cost. So, while sweetened condensed milk may feel like a comforting tradition, it's more of a health trap. One that quietly drains your energy, clouds your thinking, and places added stress on your body as you age. You deserve better, and the good news is, there are better options. There are milks that still deliver that creamy, satisfying texture, but without the sugar spikes, the inflammation, or the long-term health risks. Let's take a look at one of the most overlooked but powerful choices available today. Fourth, fermented soy milk. Now we're turning the corner from what to avoid to what can actually improve your health. Fermented soy milk isn't just a neutral alternative. It's a smart, proactive choice that offers real support for the aging body. And once you learn what it brings to the table, you might never go back to your old go-to milk again. As we age, our bodies naturally begin to change. Muscle mass declines, nutrient absorption slows down, bones lose density, and memory can begin to fade. Every bite and every sip becomes more important, and that's where fermented soy milk really stands out. Unlike many plant-based milks, fermented soy milk is a complete protein. That means it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle, maintain strength, and support tissue health. For older adults, this is more than a perk. It's a game changer. Just 1 glass a day can help preserve muscle mass, enhance balance, and reduce your risk of falls. It's not just a drink, it's a simple act of daily self-care. But that's only the beginning. Soy is naturally rich in isoflavones, plant compounds that help support hormone balance, especially in postmenopausal women. These compounds are linked to stronger bones and better cognitive function. In fact, studies show that soy isoflavones may support memory and mental clarity in older adults. It's like giving your brain a gentle natural boost, without sugar, stimulants, or crashes. So why fermented soy milk in particular? Because fermentation makes it even better. As digestion naturally slows with age, fermented foods become increasingly helpful. Fermented soy milk is easier on the stomach, and it contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that support gut health. A balanced gut improves nutrient absorption, strengthens immunity, enhances mood, and even promotes better sleep. There's more good news. Fermented soy milk is cholesterol-free, low in saturated fat, and gentle on your heart. If you're managing high blood pressure or elevated cholesterol, this milk works with your body, not against it. Whether you prefer it chilled, blended into a smoothie, or warmed and added to coffee, fermented soy milk delivers comfort and nourishment in every sip. It supports your muscles, bones, brain, digestion, and heart, all in 1 glass. 5. Unsweetened almond milk. Let's turn our attention to one of the most quietly powerful choices in your fridge, unsweetened almond milk. At first glance, it might seem a bit underwhelming. It's light, mild, and doesn't have the creamy heaviness some people associate with traditional milk. But don't let that simplicity fool you. For older adults, almond milk is one of the smartest and most supportive options available today. Let's begin with your heart, something that needs more attention as we age. Cardiovascular risk increases over time, and what we consume daily plays a major role in either helping or harming our heart health. Unsweetened almond milk contains no cholesterol, barely any saturated fat, and is rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fats. These healthy fats help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and support smoother blood flow throughout the body, from your brain to your feet. But the benefits don't stop there. Almond milk is a great natural source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. This nutrient plays a vital role in protecting your cells from damage, particularly the cells in your brain. In fact, studies show that vitamin E can help slow down age-related cognitive decline and reduce the risk of memory issues. So every time you stir almond milk into your coffee or pour it over oatmeal, you're doing something positive for your brain. There's also digestion to consider. As many older adults know, dairy can become harder to tolerate over time, leading to bloating, gas, or general discomfort. Almond milk is naturally lactose-free, making it an excellent option for sensitive stomachs or anyone who wants to feel lighter after meals. Then there's the calorie benefit. 1 8-ounce glass of unsweetened almond milk contains only about 30 to 40 calories. For those trying to manage weight or reduce strain on joints and mobility, that's a big advantage. You get nourishment and hydration, without the excess bulk or sugar. Just one word of caution: stick to the unsweetened, unflavored versions. Many almond milks on the market are packed with added sugars or artificial flavorings that undo the health benefits. The cleanest choice is the best one: pure, unsweetened almond milk. Whether you blend it into a smoothie, pour it over cereal, or sip it straight from the glass, almond milk is a gentle, effective way to support your body every day. At Seniors Wise Advice, we're all about making smart, sustainable choices, and this is one of them. 6. Calcium-fortified oat milk. Sometimes the smartest health choices are the ones that feel familiar, soothing, and easy, and calcium-fortified oat milk fits that description perfectly. It's naturally smooth, subtly sweet without added sugars, and has a calming texture that makes it feel like comfort in a cup. But what makes this milk so valuable, especially for adults over 65, goes far beyond taste. Let's start with something many older adults quietly worry about: bone strength. As we age, bone density declines, particularly for women after menopause. A minor fall that used to be harmless can suddenly lead to serious fractures. That's where calcium-fortified oat milk steps in. Most brands are enriched with both calcium and vitamin D, two essential nutrients that work together to strengthen bones and support mobility. Even if you already take supplements, getting these nutrients through your daily routine, like a morning coffee or smoothie, is a simple, consistent way to help maintain skeletal health. But bone support is just the beginning. Oat milk is also a friend to your heart. It's naturally rich in beta-glucan, a special kind of soluble fiber that binds to LDL, bad cholesterol, and helps remove it from the body. This gentle effect can reduce artery strain and lower cholesterol over time. For anyone managing high blood pressure, cholesterol concerns, or heart disease, this daily support adds up in meaningful ways. And let's not forget about digestion, an issue many seniors quietly deal with. Oat milk is completely lactose-free and exceptionally gentle on the gut. The fiber it provides can help relieve common issues like bloating, constipation, and irregularity, without harsh laxatives or discomfort. A smoother digestive system can even lead to improved energy and better nutrient absorption throughout the day. Then there's the emotional comfort oat milk brings. Warm it up in the evening, and it becomes more than a drink. It becomes a signal to your body that it's time to rest. That mellow, creamy texture can be soothing at the end of a long day. Sometimes the little things, like a warm cup before bed, can quietly improve your sleep and your sense of well-being. So, if you're searching for a milk alternative that truly supports the whole body, calcium-fortified oat milk is a beautiful, balanced choice. It strengthens your bones, protects your heart, supports your digestion, and gently prepares you for rest, all in one nourishing cup. At Seniors Wise Advice, we believe the small decisions you make each day, like what kind of milk you use, can shape how you feel, move, and age. And oat milk is a small shift that can make a big impact. At this stage of life, every choice carries a little more weight. It's not about chasing perfection or rigid diets. It's about making thoughtful, supportive decisions that honor where your body is today. Even something as simple as the milk you pour into your coffee, mix into a smoothie, or add to your cereal. It's more than a routine. It's a small, daily opportunity. An opportunity to nourish your bones, protect your heart, soothe your digestion, and support your brain, without adding stress, excess sugar, or heaviness to your life. We've covered the milks that no longer serve you: whole milk, sweetened condensed milk, and rice milk. Not because they were never useful, but because your body has changed. What once felt fine might now be quietly slowing you down, clouding your mind, or putting added strain on your health. Then we explored better alternatives: fermented soy milk, unsweetened almond milk, and calcium-fortified oat milk. These aren't trends. They're time-tested, expert-backed choices that work with your body, not against it. They support your energy, clarity, and independence without demanding drastic change. Sometimes it just takes one small shift: a better pour, a better habit. So, next time you open the fridge and reach for that carton, pause and ask yourself, is this helping me or holding me back? That one decision can be the beginning of a better day, a healthier tomorrow. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. You just have to begin with one small choice that serves you. At Seniors Wise Advice, we believe your health journey should feel empowering, not overwhelming. And if today's video offered something helpful, consider sharing it with someone you love, because like wisdom, health grows stronger when it's shared. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one change you're planning to make after watching this? Drop it in the comments below. Your story might be the inspiration someone else needs to take their first step. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your body, listen to what it's telling you, and always choose what brings you peace, strength, and comfort.